I have a shake, then I have the kick, then the snare, then the hi-hats, another hi-hat, and then percussion. Then we have the guitar, the bass, accompanied by the trumpet. And then we have these keys. Now these keys I put only on the bridge. Hey tada! Finally, this is episode 6 of making a song every week until I blow up. My name is Stone Ra. This is Bing Bang Records, baby. Let's go into FL Studio and see what I got for you this week. So, I began with a shake. It's very unusual for a hip hop beat to have like a shake, but that's what I got for this beat. So, I started with this. It's a bit low, but yeah. So the tempo is 95. So we got the tempo there. Then the shake. And then I added a kick. But the shake was a bit low. I put the shake very low, so then I added a snare. Let me switch off the metronome so you can hear the beat. This is how it's building up. The shakes are in the background. It's more like the environment. Hi-hats. Listen to the hi-hats. Yeah. Then I add another hi-hat. It's not that audible, but yeah. Let me remove this loop. Yeah. So yeah, that's how it goes. Let me know. So we got percussions. It says So this is basically my drums. Everything that you see here is my drums. I don't have a lot of other things. It's mainly the drums. So we got how many tracks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 tracks of drums. We have the shakes at the top, which are more like the environment. They can call it texture as well. And then now we go into the details now. So this is just the drums, the rhythm. So this is the rhythm that actually inspired this song. So the next thing I wanted to add was the bass. So let's go straight to the bass. Yeah. If you want to enjoy these episodes, make sure that you put on headphones, because these basses are not yet mastered or mixed. They're not audible on phones, so you need to make sure that you're using headphones. So I added a guitar, so morphine, but I use them as keys. I use the guitar as keys. So this is how they sound by themselves. Let me put on the metronome. And that's it. Now let me add the groove, the whole drum set, and then let's hear how they sound together. Metronome off. Yo. Yeah. So I added these keys at the beginning. I thought I was gonna put them throughout the song, but I ended up not doing that. So here are the keys. So with the guitar, and that's pretty much how I'm gonna open the song. I think I need like a riser here before the drop. I'll add that later. So I got that, I got the bass, and then I have like a trumpet. It's more like a lead. My beats are simple. So that's it. I got the drums. So all of these are vocals. We'll go into that in a short while. So I got the shake, the kick. I have the snare. I have a shake. Then I have the kick. Then the snare. Then the hi-hats. Another hi-hat. And then percussion. Then we have the guitar. The bass. Yeah. Accompanied by the trumpet. These keys. Now these keys I put only on the bridge, so I wanted to use these keys for the main melody as well, but they didn't sound right for the type of beat I was making. Actually, when I was recording the vocals, the melodies and the vocals I had written did not fit nicely. That is why I ended up only using this melody on the bridge. So listen to this, it's very nice, interesting. So that's it. And then we go back to these keys. And for episode 6, that's the beat. That's the beat. Now we move on to the vocals now. Hey, remember I start with song structure, so that's how it begins all the time. I have the chorus here. I'm repeating the chorus again here. I'm repeating the chorus again here. So I have 3 choruses there, and I have 2 verses. This is verse 1, and this is verse 2. All right, and then remember I said that I have a melody on the bridge, so immediately after this chorus I have a bridge, and the bridge was supposed to be before the chorus basically. So I think I might choose to rearrange that. Otherwise, there are no rules in music. There is nothing that is written in stone that it has to be this way. So is song structure. I don't need to put the bridge in a specific place. I put wherever I feel like. But I do feel like the bridge needs to move from where it is. So I'll figure that out. For now, this is the bridge. It's just like that. Perhaps I should put it just before the last chorus and then go into the outro, because then this part becomes my outro. Similar to my intro, but it has the drums, even though they fade out. Initially, we don't have anything building up on the drums. The only thing that happens is that we drop right into everything. So that's it. Now, let's listen to the verse. Before we go into the chorus, let's listen to the verse. This is verse 1. Just gonna give you a snippet of verse 1.
Yeah, him and I used to be friends. That is how I used to exercise my defense. Every reason he had was a rent. He was living in my head and he never paid rent.
So that's it. That's verse 1. That's how it opens.
Yeah, him and I used to be friends. That is how I used to
Let me put it
here. Him and I used to be friends. That is how I used to exercise my defense. Every reason he had was a rent. He was living in my head and he never paid rent.
So fear. Him and I used to be friends. Let me listen to it one by one. So I'm talking about fear. I think the whole theme of this song is fear. So fear, him and I used to be friends. I'm using personification, that's a metaphor. And I'm trying to personify fear and tell you a story about the experience that I had with fear.
Yeah, him and I used to be friends. That is how I used to exercise my defense.
That is how I used to exercise my defense. So fear was my defense mechanism, basically. Still is, but it is now taking over in a way, which is what I'm talking about here. To say that whenever I felt like I was not winning in a situation, fear is what I would resort to in order to feel safe. Sometimes I would have fear to do the things that I know I can do because I feel like something might go wrong. So in this song, in this verse specifically, I'm talking about that.
Every reason he had was a rent.
So every reasoning that he had was a rent. So what I'm saying is fear, even though it can give you insight into the possibilities that your life might go into, the risks you might face, still it doesn't talk directly. So it gives you these many ideas. If you're thinking about something from the past, that can create depression. If you think about something that is in the future, projecting something in the future, that's anxiety. So fear then becomes that guy that is just renting all the time and just causing panic. And he was living in my head. So yeah,
He was living in my head and he never paid rent.
he never paid rent. So he was living in my head and he never paid rent. So that's the first verse. That's how I open. That's how the story starts. Now, second verse, this is how I open it.
When I give a speech, you better take a seat. I'm the one to make a hike or take a lift. There's a nigga at the end of 50 seat. Yeah, nigga, so look at the receipt.
So basically, I'm looking at it in the perspective that I'm overcoming fear, and I'm saying that if I speak my mind, it's better you shut up, you know, because most of the time when I'm afraid, it's because of other people's opinions based on their own fear. So when I give a speech, when I talk, when I give an opinion, take a seat, don't argue with me, don't impart your fear onto me. Like if I tell someone I wanna post on YouTube every day and now they are afraid of doing that themselves because they feel they will fail, then they would discourage me from doing it. That is not cool. So if I give a speech, you better take a seat. For that reason alone.
When I give a speech, you better take a seat. I'm the one to make a hike or take a lift.
I'm the one to make a hike or take a lift. So that is just a metaphor to say I can make people do unusual things if I spoke my mind, if I spoke truthfully, which is what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to speak the truth, no matter how bitter and not nice it is.
There's a nigga at the end of 50 seat. Yeah, nigga, so look at the receipt.
So there's a nigga at the end of a deceit. Yeah, and nigga sold, look at the receipt. So what I mean is each time that you feel something horrible, bad about yourself, there's probably someone else outside of you who might have triggered that feeling in you. So there's always someone, there's a nigger at the end of a deceit. Whenever you are lying to yourself, you are never always the source of that lie. Sometimes it's something that comes from outside. Someone made you believe that about yourself. So there's a nigger at the end of a deceit. That's what I'm saying with that one. So you listen to the full song at the end of this episode in order to hear the whole verses. For now, let's move to the chorus. So the chorus is simple. It goes.
Swear mind ghost man.
Let me put it here.
Swear mind ghost man, living in the shadows. I coexist, but I'm very subtle in the cycles. Truth seeking like the amigos need tacos. I can't let lies keep minds in shackles.
So that's it.
Square mind ghost man living in the shadow.
Square mind ghost man living in the shadows. So this is just me exaggerating how it feels to be afraid. You become boxed in your own beliefs, in your own fears. You become a ghost. You don't socialize with people. You become what they call antisocial. And then, you live in the shadows. Your opinions are never out there. Your ideas never get to see the light of day. Every dream you have ends up as a dream. It never becomes a thing, never becomes a reality. So that this chorus expresses what fear actually feels like at the beginning.
I coexist, but I'm very subtle in the cycle.
I coexist, but I'm very subtle on the cycles, which means even though I do have people that I coexist with, people that I do stuff with here and there from time to time, I still do not maintain a good cycle, a good family. I'm very subtle on the cycles.
Truth seeking like the amigos dig taco.
Truth seeking like the amigos dig tacos. So I'm just taking the reference that the Mexicans are the ones that came up with tacos, or known for giving the people tacos. I'm just saying that I seek the truth the same way that the amigos, those from Mexico, I don't know if this is racist or what, but yeah, I'm black, so I should be cool. So yeah, I dig the truth just like the amigos dig their tacos.
I can't let lies keep minds in shackles.
So because of that, I cannot let the lies keep minds in shackles. And that's the chorus. Square mind, ghost man, living in the shadows. I coexist, but I'm very subtle on the cycles. Truth seeking like the amigos dig tacos. I can't let lies keep minds in shackles. And then the chorus continues. You will hear it with the full song. And then here we have the outro.
Emilio rents for your lady, Emilio rents for the children's insurance. It's a dream, but I've been heaven, and it's the reason why I got insurance.
So a million rents for the old lady, my mother. So what I'm saying is, now that I've overcome this fear at the end of this song, now I'm going to work hard, do me, and then when I get the money, a million rents goes to my old lady, and then a million rents goes into protecting the future of my children. And that's it. That's literally what this song is all about. So I hope you had fun with this episode, and I hope you will enjoy the full song, because it's a really nice song. I got some backups there that I did not tell you about for the sake of just spicing up the final song. Now let's listen to the final song, and I hope you will enjoy it. This has been episode 6, baby. This is Bing Bang Records. My name is Stone Ra, and we are doing it. So before we go to the final song, I have an announcement to make. This is episode 6, which means I've done 6 tracks so far. To make myself feel good and see that I've actually done something, I've decided to drop the 6 tracks as an EP, and I call it Before I Blow number 1. Hopefully it's going to be number 2 and number 3, number 4, but from now on, I'll be dropping every 6 weeks, meaning after every 6th track, I'll be dropping an EP out of all that work. That's how serious I take this job, and that's how much I actually love what I do. So let's have a listen to the final song. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button, baby. Don't forget to join the family, because this is it. This is where South African music will be coming from in the next couple of years. We are taking over. My name is Stone Bra, and I'm out.
Square mind, ghost man, living in the shadows. I coexist, but I'm very subtle in the cycles. Truth seeking like the amigos dig tacos. I can't let lies keep minds in shackles. Nah, no shackles. No shackles. Hey, no shackles. No shackles. Fear, him and I used to be friends. That is how I used to exercise my defense. Every reason he had was a rent. He was living in my head and he never paid rent.
One day him and I said, I was having trouble with an agreement we had. I was thinking that his power was for hope, but it turns out he was the resistance in the cell. It started with a little this and that. I didn't have much, so he took all I had. I was woke by myself when he met. I was broke when he left, but I gave me a chance. To remember how great I was then, how I used to grind and fend for myself, how I used to make plans for the send, even with the bad smell I sniff for the wind.
Square mind, ghost man, living in the shadows. I coexist, but I'm very certain on the cycles. Truth seeking like the amigos need tacos. I can't let lies keep minds in shackles. Nah, no shackles.
No shackles, no shackles, no shackles.
No shackles. Yeah, no shackles.
No shackles, no shackles, no shackles.
No shackles.
When I give a speech, you better take a sit. I'm the one to make a hike or take a lift. There's a nigga at the end of 50 seat. Yeah, nigga, so look at the receipt.
I ain't never been afraid of death, always hunting on a path to the lion's den. Rescuing my blood from the temptation, XXX for the Uncle Ben.
Never gamble with a life, always made up plan. Choosing to survive over happiness. Human are the thing making feelings less. Jabulous like Rasta having to regroup in Jamaica. Sharp minds got caught with a razor. Distort narratives on a paper. Destruction got wrapped in a razor. Nuclear bomb destructs the dark
Square
neighbor.
mind, ghost man, living in the shadows. I coexist, but I'm very subtle on the cycles. Truth seeking like the amigos dig tacos. I can't let lies keep minds in shackles. Nah, no shackles.
No shackles, no shackles, no shackles.
No shackles. Yeah, no shackles.
No shackles, no shackles, no shackles.
No shackles.
Emilio rents for your lady, Emilio rents for the children's insurance. It's a dream, but I've been heaven, and it's the reason why I got insurance.